Pickup basketball. It's wild out here. I'm LP, London, whatever. This is Pierre. This is John Nix. Let's get right into it. We talk about pickup basketball. Let's want to keep talking about that. There's a lot of crazy shit that goes on. I know everybody, it's the summer, everybody getting back outside, we're all hooping. Pickup basketball is not the NBA. No. The rules are different.
They're a little different.
They're different. Now, they're different. We'll explain why. This is why we're doing this. Because a lot of people don't really know. Me and John were playing one time. We was busting some team's ass, and a guy fucked around and called a moving screen. So this is what's really picking this whole episode up. Is because you don't call moving screens in pickup basketball.
Who calls moving screens in pickup basketball?
You don't do that. We just seen a highlight today. A guy called a goaltender moving on pickup basketball. Yeah. Pierre, let me go to you. What's the difference between pickup ball and organized ball? Can you call all calls the same, or what are we doing?
I guess it's different for me. I don't call fouls, period. I try to let the defender who's guarding me, if they respect my game enough, and if they hack me and they know they hack me, then you should call a foul out of respect for a game. If you don't call a foul, cool. But I'm not calling over the back. I'm not calling reach. I'm not calling 3 seconds. I'm not calling any of that. I'm out here to just hoop, and I think I'm a good enough player to score no matter how hard you're fouling me. So I don't call calls. I don't think you should call calls unless it's an egregious call, or unless you're playing like in the Gutsmacker or something. You have to call your calls. But when you just out there playing ball,
you been around someone that called 3 seconds? And
pick up
man, like bro, how you gonna call 3 seconds? I had somebody call over the back before. Nah.
3 seconds.
3 seconds.
I've never heard of 3 seconds in it. Cause ain't everybody playing? You supposed to.
He was a small guy guarding big. I give him that, but come on now.
3 seconds. That's
3 seconds.
You go first before I go back. I want to talk about what he said. What can you do? What can you call and pick up and organize? What's the difference?
What should you call?
What is allowed to be called in pickup basketball?
Out of bounds.
You call a foul. Somebody when you shooting, ball won't touch your elbow. That might you let it slide, but if you can't extend, that's a foul. Like,
okay.
I gotta call my foul. The elbow thing, I'm not mad at that because I should be able to concentrate. You know how much you slap.
When you go into the bucket, are you calling these slaps?
No, I'm not calling slaps in the lane. No, I'm going to the paint.
Okay.
I'm gripping different air. I'm not gonna go in there.
So here's what I was gonna say to you, and I'm gonna say to you now. So different regions play different type of ball.
Very true.
And I agree with everything y'all was saying, but when we come, like we're from the Midwest, but when we come out here to the West, it's a different type of pickup game. So you're not gonna assimilate to.
You have to.
Because like now I call calls because if you don't, they do it on purpose because they can't stop you from doing whatever said thing or whatever. They just want to foul you. So you gonna go your whole game? We're looking like I'm looking stupid out here, or what are you gonna do?
Eventually, you're gonna have to just play through that contact. And so,
right.
if Bob's is fouling you that hard, then you know how I drop the ball because you fouled me. I'm gonna drop the ball. Typically, that's a travel or a double dribble. Then I'm gonna grab it and put it back up. But yeah, if you're cheating, then I'm going to have to do something. I'm not gonna call it. It's a straight ball. No? So I don't want you out there hacking me like that. But if you do, I'm gonna have to strong arm you off me. Grab it and go back up. It is what it is.
So John, what about you? So I mean, are you assimilating to how the game is being played, or are you just sticking to your whole rules?
This is crazy. Because I don't want to call a foul, but
see,
I really don't want to.
But they make you.
But no, if I'm getting the ball a few times, I got a couple shots off. You did it a couple times. All my shots. All right, probably don't say that. The third time I'm calling a foul. All right, foul.
Listen, if it's game point,
you gotta call a foul.
If it's game point, you gotta call a foul.
Oh, most definitely.
So you have to.
So Pierre, would you have called a foul yesterday when I got fouled off the jump shot?
No, I wouldn't have because everybody knew it was a foul. If I were you, I would have just walked to the top of the key and said check ball.
But that's calling a foul.
Everybody heard the slap. My man slapped you on a Reggie Miller follow through. Everybody heard the slap. You ain't even gotta discuss this. Check ball.
But see, the thing was, why everybody keep running, man?
Because you said, nah, I don't want to foul.
But that's...
You said, I don't want to foul.
That's after you said something.
No, I was on the sideline watching that.
You said call foul.
I said call your foul. But then they even asked you. Like the people who were playing, like they had all stopped.
I don't know what to do anymore.
I was running back.
Well, like I said, just 2 days beforehand, I was calling fouls. Folks was getting mad at me. So like, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I don't know, man. y'all tell me, how do y'all play ball? Like, what's the difference? Organized?
Like, just don't be out there trying to fucking cheat. This shit, just play ball. Like, don't be out there fuck.
You know, cats get mad when they miss that last shot. Wow.
Like that moving screen call, like,
yeah, that was one.
that made me stop playing ball for a little while. Man. I like to hoop, just have a good time.
Now hold on. Moving screens be frustrating as hell.
They do.
I ain't gonna front,
pick up
man.
basketball.
I have enough trying to get through these screens. You set the screen every play. Now you
It was
moving on the screen.
man. It was 2-on-2.
I thought this was like 5-on-5. Like you screening me every time.
And honestly, man, I
switch.
did. He called a foul on me. I barely moved, man.
Like, he wasn't even really setting the reads.
John leaning into his
The
screen.
reason why I was hot. He wouldn't even set the screen.
I really didn't have to because Cub was on fire.
I was hot.
And like, so I was just get him the rock. I came up to try to light brush. I barely, I was.
He's gonna walk
I
by.
was just walking by. And I tapped his shoulder, literally, I tapped his shoulder.
He waits till after the shot went in.
Man, the shot went up and splash. Pop. Where?
We didn't know what was happening.
Wait. What type of sorry competition you playing that